game-winning shots are arguably the best play to watch in basketball. So today we are going to take the best game winners in NBA history and build a team with them. And if we lose the game at the end of this video with the team we end up building, we are going to list up every player in the team for 500 MT. So guys, I'm going to be showing the game winners on screen. We're going to talk about them, and then we're going to add the player that actually hit the game winner into the team. So let's start off with the first one. So guys, the very first one of the video, I had to go with something that is actually pretty recent. I would say 5 years or less. And of course, it was when, OKC had Russell Westbrook. Now, obviously, these were great times for OKC fans. And of course, Westbrook hit one of the nicest game winners in NBA history, in my opinion, almost from half court. He pulled a three against the Nuggets, and he drilled it to put him at 50 points for the game. He also had 16 boards and 10 assists that game, and he broke Oscar Robertson's triple-double record that game. So kind of a nice way to cap it off with, a game-winning three from almost half court. And to be honest, not a lot of players are going to do that, especially not Westbrook with the way he's been shooting lately. But hey, that is definitely one of the game winners that we had to have on the list. And of course, because we had the game winner, we get to add this Pink Diamond Westbrook card into the team. So hey man, welcome Russell Westbrook as the first player into the squad. Now, guys, as our starting shooting guard, we have to add somebody that had one of the most legendary game winners as well. And I'm not going to lie, I remember a lot of people just recreating this, whether it's on a mini hoop, whether it's outside. Just in general, people love this one right here. And of course, we were talking about D-Wade on the Miami Heat when he literally just got the ball. He kind of ran and kind of, shot it off 1 foot from three for the win, and he drilled it. And then he jumped on the table, which kind of makes it, iconic. I feel like if he didn't do that jump on the table at the end, it wouldn't have been as iconic. But D-Wade is going to be the next player we add into the team for that legendary game winner right there. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and add free agent D-Wade. Listen, a lot of people got on me about not adding free agents. So you know what? Free agent D-Wade, welcome to the team. Now, guys, if you think I missed any game winners, please let me know down below in the comment section, because I might have. There's just too many to choose from in NBA history. But the next player that we have to add, this is a player that, has hit a lot of game winners in his time. He's considered as one of the GOATs in NBA history. And of course, I'm talking about LeBron. Now, the one I picked from him in specific is the one he actually had against the Orlando Magic. This three-point shot right here literally pretty much saved them for the series for the time being, because at the end of the day, they still did end up, losing this series. But for the time being, he basically saved them. Honestly, one of the best game winners I've ever seen. And it was pretty magical when, the camera kind of pans out. You guys will see what I mean when you see it on the screen. But LeBron James has to be on this list somewhere. One of the, I guess one of the players that has had a lot of buzzer beaters in his career. Shout out to LeBron. Let's go ahead and add this free agent LeBron into the team as the third player. Guys, for this next game winner, we needed a power forward. And of course, I had to go with something that is very iconic, especially if you're a Lakers fan. This was during the Kobe and Shaq era. And basically, this was in the Western Conference Finals. A lot of you guys already know it. Some of you young guys might not. But I'm going to show it to you on screen. Robert Horry drilled a three to basically win the game for the Lakers and complete a 24-point comeback against the Kings. And yes, this is literally regarded as one of the most rigged NBA series of all time. But it doesn't matter. Robert Horry is going to be the next player that we're going to go ahead and add into the team. The most unlikely dude to hit a game winner on that court. And honestly, welcome him into the team, because that was definitely, the biggest shot, or one of the biggest shots in Lakers history. Now, guys, we have one more position to complete the starting lineup, and I'm actually going to have to go ahead and pick a center specific. And there wasn't really a lot of centers that hit game winners. Yes, I could have gone with the Shaq, layup. I could have gone with something regular, but I decided why not put Anthony Davis in this spot. You guys are going to see the game when I'm talking about. He basically hit a double clutch three. This was back when he was with the Pelicans, when he was an absolute demon. If you guys remember AD back then, bro, some of the stat lines he was putting up were insane. But Anthony Davis is going to be the next player that we welcome into our team because of that double clutch, buzzer beater that he ended up hitting. He's had a few other ones in his career, but I decided to go with that one. He obviously had one against the, Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals in the bubble, but the bubble doesn't count. So Anthony Davis, welcome to the team for hitting that double clutch three. So guys, now that we have our starting lineup complete, we're going to go ahead and move on to the bench. Now, this is where we have some of the more fun buzzer beaters. Let's get into it. So guys, the next buzzer beater we have is from Devin Harris, and this one was back in the day. Listen, I remember this being on those, NBA where amazing happens commercials, and I'm not going to lie, it was truly amazing. You guys saw it. He basically threw up a half-court shot for the win. It got blocked. He kind of caught it in midair and flicked it up again, and it went in. I remember trying to recreate this on a mini hoop and literally just outside with my friends so many times. So for that buzzer beater and for that game winner, one of the best in NBA history in my opinion, just because it was just unlikely to happen. Devin Harris, this emerald card, welcome to the team. So guys, this next game winner right here is probably one of the most insane ones that I ever saw while just watching on TV. I put the game on, Oklahoma versus, New Orleans Pelicans. I wasn't expecting much, and all of a sudden, Shea drilled this shot right here. You guys are going to see it. This basically, I believe, either tied the game or put the Thunder up at the time. And honestly, I thought it was game over because the Pelicans didn't have no more timeouts. And then basically, just take a look. This happened. If you haven't seen it, enjoy. So yes, guys, a man like Devontae Graham hit a full court shot for the win. And I remember him posting about it on IG for the next like week. Everybody was tagging him in the, video of it. Honestly, I would do the same thing because that is stuff you could only dream about, to be honest. I don't think anybody in NBA history is going to hit that again. It's going to take a long time to see another full court game-winning shot like that. So Devontae Graham, he's only a gold card in this game right now, so we're just going to go ahead and throw him at the end of the bench, but he definitely deserved a spot on this team. Now, guys, some people probably already commented, where's Steph Curry? Listen, man, of course he's going to be on this list. He hit that shot against the Thunder where the commentator basically said, timeout, choose not to use it. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You guys will see it on the screen. Listen, man, I feel like the commentator call made this, shot a lot better. It was one of the craziest shots that I've seen live. I literally came home, put the game on, and saw that happen. So shout out to Steph. He's had a lot of game winners in his time. We had to have him on the team, and we're going to use this free agent because last time in the comment section, I got cooked for not using him because apparently he was a pink diamond to some of you guys. So you know what, bro? Why not? Free agent Steph Curry, welcome to the squad. Guys, for this next buzzer beater, I was actually in the arena for this one, and I'm not going to lie, man, I still remember it because it was probably one of the craziest things I've witnessed and one of the luckiest shots of all time. Basically, Pascal was defending the Charlotte Hornets, and Jeremy Lamb, he tipped the ball away from Jeremy Lamb. Jeremy Lamb went to retrieve the ball with like 1 second left behind the half-court line. He chucked it up and somehow drilled the shot for the win. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, the arena was dead silent. I was in there, I could not hear a single voice. I could not hear anybody talking. We were just shocked. Honestly, one of the craziest game winners, and to be completely honest, a lot of it was just luck. Now, guys, the unfortunate thing is Jeremy Lamb is not in the game for some reason. I don't even think he's in the NBA, which is kind of crazy because he's a solid player, but we're just going to go ahead and add a random, I guess, Hornets player, a Hornets forward. So we're just going to go ahead and add Kelly Oubre to the team on the bench. We're going to throw him at the end of the bench as well. He honestly is just going to serve his purpose as, I guess a fake Jeremy Lamb because he's not in the game, but he had to make the list in this video because that shot was definitely crazy. Now, guys, this next one, in my opinion, might be a little bit biased, but it is the greatest game winner in NBA history in a Game 7 of the second round of the playoffs. And of course, it is from my guy, Kawhi Leonard. Now, listen, I'm not going to lie. I was in the arena for this one too, and let me tell you, bro, I have never had an experience like that in any game ever, bro. It was just the most crazy atmosphere of all time. And of course, I'm talking about the shot. If you're a Sixers fan, please blindfold yourself. Please look away. Please do something, bro, because this right here is definitely nasty. If this happened to my team, I would be in distraught to this day. And of course, Kawhi Leonard, the greatest Torontonian of all time. We're going to go ahead and scoop him up for 24K. Led us to that ring with one of the craziest shots in NBA history. Shout out to him. It bounced like 1,000 times, and we're going to have to go ahead and add this diamond card to the team. Now, guys, when talking about game winners and game-winning shots, we got to include the main man himself, Kobe Bean Bryant. So we're going to go ahead and pick up this diamond card from Kobe that just came out today to add into the team. And, of course, we're going to add him because of his, game winner against the Phoenix Suns. Now, he also hit the game-tying shot in regular time, and then of course in OT he hit the game winner over 2 players. This was honestly pretty insane, and I believe this was actually in the Western Conference Finals if I'm not mistaken, and he basically put them up 3-1 with that jumper. So basically won them the series because no chance Kobe is blowing a 3-1 lead like Curry. So you know what, man, Kobe Bean Bryant, welcome to the team. Well deserved. One of the clutchest players in NBA history and one of my favorite players in history as well. Guys, we got to buy one more player from the auction house, and of course I am talking about the greatest of all time, the man with the most game winners in NBA history at 9. He's got a bunch to choose from. Listen, a bunch of buzzer beaters that he ended up hitting. I think his one against the Cavs was definitely probably the most iconic, or one of the most iconic. I don't know, you could choose from any of them, bro. The greatest player of all time, 6 rings, Mr. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. We're gonna go ahead and actually scoop up his diamond card to add to our bench as the backup shooting guard. He might even start, I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and scoop this up for 30K. Let's try that again. There we go. 30,000 MT, Michael Jeffrey Jordan alongside Kobe Bryant. I mean, 2 of the clutchest players ever. So guys, that is a new and updated team. Listen, I decided to start Kobe and MJ. This team is looking really good, but we have one more spot to fill in. Of course, I didn't forget about the main man himself, one of the clutchest new players in NBA history, and I would have to go with Dame time. Damian Lillard, he's hit a bunch of game winners. His most iconic, in my opinion, over Paul George in the playoffs to send them packing. I mean, listen, I'm not going to lie. If somebody hit a shot like that on my team, I would just be in distraught as well. So Dame, we're going to go ahead and add his ruby because his pink diamond is almost extinct. I would have to wait like 3 hours to get it. We're just going to go ahead and throw him at the end of the bench because we already have too many point guards, but he has to be on this team because he's definitely hit some of the best game winners in NBA history. Boys, that is the final team. Now, I literally cannot get into an unlimited game with this team because we don't have 2 centers. So I'm going to go ahead and get into a few clutch time games with some of the best players on this squad. And we're going to see if we can win. And if we can't, we're going to throw up a pink diamond as well as everything else on this team for 500. So, guys, the first team we're going to use is on the screen. Let's see if we can win this game and save our cards. Guys, we are playing a pretty weak team. I'm going to just send it into 80 to get things started. Here we go. We got a fast break. I see Kobe in the corner. I'm taking the 3. Please hit it. First time shooting with them. Green light. There we go. We're already up by 5. Gotta give it to Jordan, team 1. He is one of the highlights of this team. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where is he going and how did he just smoke that layup, bro? That was a beautiful move and he just smoked it. I'm gonna give it to Kobe. I actually really want to use this card a little bit more. Let's see what we can do. This dude is getting lost. Kobe all the way and 1. Oh my God, on Ja's head. All right, it's a 1-point game. Listen, it should not be this close. I do not want it to come down to the buzzer, even though we probably would prevail in that situation because we just have the best of the best. Here we go, bro. MJ, I need a bucket right here. MJ with the spin, the shot, the green light. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. As this dude turns it over, I'm gonna just go to Westbrook all the way. That's game. And guys, game 1 is officially won. On to game 2 for our bench. Boys, our opponent's team is really good. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to pull this one out. We might have to list up the cards after all, but let's just see what happens. Guys, we're down by 3, and if we lose with this lineup, everything on this lineup is going up for 500, including a pink diamond, so I'm a little bit nervous because we got some solid players. All right, we got a much-needed stop. We're stuck 5. We need a bucket right here. I kind of want to pull it through with Steph, but I don't want to be dumb about it. Let's see if we can get LeBron on a cut. I see him. LeBron back door. He missed the dunk. Guys, it looks like we're about to lose, and I'm blaming LeBron, bro. He had a dunk to put us, only down by 3, and he missed it, which kind of finessed the whole game. Yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and lose this game. Listen, bro, let's just get out this game and see what we're throwing up. So, guys, look, we completely lose the second game, which means all of these cards on the bench are going to be going up for 500. So what I'm going to do is buy the diamond version of all these free agents, throw up Diamond Kawhi, and throw up a random pink diamond for 500. Make sure you follow my Twitter to check that out. Leave a like on this video. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Make sure if you haven't already, check out this video on the screen. We open retro packs to build our team, and I will see you guys in the next one, man. Much love. Stay safe, stay blessed. Peace.